Alright, so I'm going to do a few videos about Mohism. Mohism is a Eastern Asian kind of philosophy which sort of is related to Confucianism and Taoism and Buddhism in a lot of different ways. However, mostly it's kind of its own thing. However, it does have some relations to those other main three Chinese things. Mozi was the lead thinker during this whole thing. He had a lot of writings. He didn't have a lot of writings, but he had some writings that sort of he had some writings that were kept. They were like little aphorisms and stuff like that were kept. And he there was a school, and those people who were around him, he did this whole thing happened during the Warring States period in China. And I think it was the Han Dynasty which followed. It was either the Qin or the Han. I think it was the Han Dynasty that followed the Warring States period. And when the Han Dynasty followed, it was kind of, Mohism was kind of not a really thing anymore. They kind of blotted it out. And basically, since it was not until the 20th century that it was picked up again, that Mozi was recognized for what he did and for what he thought, until the 20th century, or like maybe the late 19th century. It was picked up again and now is considered a really important thing. Now I have a lot of videos on Confucianism, Neo-Confucianism, and I have some videos on Taoism. So if you have some issues, if you want to know about Confucianism, you can go back to that. This is going to be a little intro video to the whole idea of Mohism and Mozi. Basically, the main idea in Mozi is the idea of universal love, or Zhenai. And that was different from the Confucian idea of filial piety, or of familial love. Basically, Confucianism via Confucius or Kongzi, he kind of had the idea that you have to have a certain level of respect and love for your family, for people and also for your elders. And that filial piety was a virtue. And there were a lot of different relations, son to father, mother to father, or different kind of familial relations, and how love was most important when it had to do with your own family. And also, Confucianism had a very ritualistic sort of thing, where Lao Tzu in the Tao kind of went against that whole thing, and Mozi is against that also. So Mohism is based upon this whole idea of universal love, which is a doctrine of partiality to their kin, which is what the Confucians had. It is against that. They want love for everyone. They want to have a universal love idea where you have love for everybody. And that the well-being of your family depends on the well-being of everyone. The well-being of everyone is very important. And the whole ethics of Mohism is a utilitarian sort of setup. And what is utilitarianism is something based upon utility, or or benefit. And that you act in a certain ethical way if there's a certain benefit or utility towards yourself or others. And this, in today's idea, you might think of this as consequentialism, because if you think of things as to their instrumental good, as opposed to their inherent good. Their instrumental good in that what is doing a certain action going to give benefit or utility to. There's the groundwork concept of Li is the idea of morality that Mohism does have, as does Confucianism. And Li, for them, is different from a Confucianist in that Li is benefit or utility, in that it's a utilitarianist kind of concept. And they have a altruistic utilitarianism in that they are about everybody, having a love and benefit towards everybody, that you only do something if it's going to benefit everybody. The well-being of everyone is most important. So I will go on to talk about the Fa and the Tian, and the different things, a couple different things here. So thank you for watching, and I'll have a few more videos on this subject.